You think you know your online friends. You like their posts, you reply to their stories, but behind the screen, tonight, on WZINX-TV, let's see what the simulation decided to drop on my lap. Another day, another glitch. Let's get into it. Fake friends. People that you thought were your peeps, but turned out to be the people that are very pretentious. Alright? And put it bluntly, because you know old Zinxy here. A fake ass. What can I say? That's a lot of LA people. Not to call out LA people too much, but, you know, there are a lot of people that are pretentious out there. I'm from New York. We don't hold our blows. We call it as we see it. And interesting enough about fake people, they like to pretend, or they gaslight other people to believing that they are fake. Alright? Oh my God, let me tell you. That drives me crazy. I know a few people that tried that with me. No, it ain't gonna work. Sorry. Not gonna work. Because first of all, I'm a New Yorker, alright? We don't play that. We will tell you in your face, alright, how you are. And we will cut you down to size if we already know, if we sniff the pretentious and fakeness of you, alright? Don't act brand no, because you're not, alright? Let me tell you, New Yorkers, real New Yorkers, true New Yorkers, not transplants, alright? Not these new people. I'm talking about real, true, old New Yorkers. I'm one of those people, alright? I'm a fourth gen New Yorker, alright? Just to put that into perspective for you, alright? And I know there are other people that are a lot older than me, still around, God bless them, that are true New Yorkers too. And you're not gonna pull the wool over their face, alright? Let me tell you. So, real New Yorkers don't play that fake nonsense, alright? We can't stand it. And we will call you out on it immediately. Social media turned friendships into performance. And not only that, everyone, and I mean everyone, is curating a personality, not showing a life. And they want likes, and they want attention, and all those likes, and all that attention made all these people fake for approval. All these people on Instagram, all these people on TikTok, all these people on OnlyFans, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. A lot of them are all a bunch of pretentious alright? Fake as some gold that turns your neck green. Let me tell you, a lot of those people are influencers. People, and it's not just the influencers, like the women. They also affect the males too. A lot of fitness people out there are fake as hell. A lot of them, fake as hell, will promise and guarantee you results, will tell you this, and it's all copy and paste nonsense. Not to throw people out there, V-Shred is one of those people. Alright? Guy will tell you how you can have an amazing cut-up body, 6 to 8 pack of abs, follow his course, and da-da-da. The man knows nothing about what he's talking about, alright? Nothing about what he's talking about. But he's just one of countless others. One of countless others. And I know a handful of these people, alright? As a matter of fact, I know more than I have fingers on my hands, alright? A lot of these people. Hell, I even have family members that are fake as hell. Think that their don't stink. Think that they're fresh as daisies. They speak to you in a condescending tone. They snub their nose at you. You know, who the hell do you think you know what? Let me not even get worked up over this. Because let me tell you, there's a lot of people like this. And I'm sure many of you know somebody. I'm sure many of you have friends that are like that. Or family members yourselves. And we know it. We all know that one person, maybe two, maybe three, but we know who they are. We know who they are. And that's sad. It's sad that you can't be honest with yourself and you rather gaslight a dude into thinking that it's them when it's you. Alright? Let's get into a video about this very thing.
They want to see you fail.
You're not a good friend.
It seems like no one has real friends anymore, and if they do, they turn out to be fake, and if they're not fake, they were really just an associate more so than just a friend. Because the more I'm looking around and talking to different people, it seems like everybody just has like one good friend and maybe two, and then the rest is just like floating in limbo, or they turn out to be fake. There's a lot to talk about, and that's exactly what we're going through in this video. We're gonna be talking about why Gen Z and millennials are dealing with fake friends, different types of friendships, how it's hard to make friends, and so much more. So if you like this kind of conversations, be sure to subscribe, and let's dive right into this video.
A couple of things that a real friend wouldn't do. This one might hit a little. They get nasty or weirdly defensive because you're trying to have a difficult conversation with them.
Okay, this video might hit. This video might hit some strings and it might be a little too real for me, because that's a big one. That's a big one. It is a little frustrating when you're talking to a friend and you start to get really deep or ask really pressing questions, and then they're caught off guard. They don't want to answer it. They don't feel like getting that deep. And I'm sitting here like, okay, so what do you want? Because I'm actually a friend and I actually want to get to the source of the problem and get really, really deep. That's how I'm trying to get. And truly, I know, like from my perspective, I see this type of behavior more with my straight guy friends, half of them I would say, because one half of my straight friends, they see me as like a bro, but then also like I'm still gay, so I have that feminine aspect, so they can like vent to me more and they feel less judgmental. And then my other side of straight friends, they're just a brick wall. And we're gonna get into like male friendship dynamics too, but it is frustrating coming across those people where like you hit them with a question and they don't want to answer, or they get all tense and tight.
Genuine connection never deteriorates because of a difficult conversation.
Yes.
Remember that. They have an issue with you, but instead of coming to you with said issue, they go to literally everyone else. A real friend's going to come up to you and be like, what's going on between us? You know what I mean?
A real friend is going to come to you. This is an A and B conversation, see your ass out the door. C being everyone else. If you have an issue with me, come talk to me. If I have an issue with you, I'll come talk to you. Not everybody needs to be in our business. We need to be gossiping to other people. We don't need to be spilling tea. No. If there's an issue, come to me. Let's talk about it. And if we're going through something, keep it here. Not everybody needs to know our business. Not everybody needs to know. Because here's the problem. If me and you are going through something, and then you run into all your little friends about why we are beefing or why there's a riff or something a little different or odd, they're getting your perspective. They're getting your side of the story, and that's all that they're getting. They're not hearing from me, so now they're automatically looking at me like I'm the bad guy or like whatever you've told them. And to me, that's just not fair.
A real friend is not going to be in a room full of people and talk negatively about you.
Never.
They're going to be in a room full of people talking positively about you. They're going to be hyping you up behind your back.
I can't even imagine being with someone who's like talking down about me in front of other people. If you've dealt with that, you got to cut them off. It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. You got to cut them off. Goodbye.
There you go. There you go. Couldn't agree more. Yeah, those types of people, they're some of the most toxic people ever. All right? Some of the most toxic people. Fake friends, fake people, fake influencers, fake celebrities. They're all smoke and mirrors, everybody. Smoke and mirrors. Listen, you gotta ask yourself if you wanna be around people like that or not. Not only that, but then you gotta ask yourself, do you want a friend like that? That they're gonna lie to you constantly in your face. And they're also gonna make you feel a certain type of way too. Like, it's not even worth it. So listen, have 1, 2, maybe 3 good friends that you know, they're your rocks, you know, they're your ride and die. Okay? Your day ones. Alright? Rock with them. Those are your people. Because you know that you can rely on them. You know you can trust them. You know that They're never gonna lie to you. They're never gonna manipulate the situation. They're never gonna make you feel a certain way. You know, they're gonna be blunt and honest with you. And those are your people. Those are the people that you stay connected with. Those are the people that you stay friends with, all right? Those are your people. Because let me tell you, them are rare. Them people are rare. So hold them if you got them. And never trade them for some freaking fool, some idiot that's brand new, all right? That lied to you and made you feel a certain way, and all of a sudden, you know, you go and you on your ride or die for that brand new piece of garbage. That. No. Dead that. All right? Never give up your true people. Never give up your friends. The ones that are there for you. The ones that will always be honest with you and tell you what you need to hear, even if you don't want to hear it. Because you know what? It is better to tell the truth, all right? And it stings a little than to hear a lie, and that has ramifications that continue to linger for a very long time. Anyway, this is WZINX NYC. Don't forget to subscribe. It's cheaper than coffee, all right? Peace.